Yo! Welcome back to the party, ladies and gents. We are playing Kostic, who used to be a very famous player in the 1920s, so he must be very happy to be at least 100 years old. In fact, he played against Alekhine among some, and probably against Capablanca too, so cool dude to have around here. Definitely goes for some sort of a world record in terms of age, and we are headed for a Slav defense, ladies and gentlemen. Slav defense, and because of today, I'm in the mood to, excuse me, for some spicy business. Let's go for the Geller Gambit, named after the legendary Russian GM who actually did mean business, and he went like, I don't care for useless pawns, I am up for the gung-ho attack. He actually defeated quite a few very top-notch players with the attack, and later on even Petrosian successfully used it as white, even though it's safe to say that that's not Petrosian's main style. Now bishop f5 here, from memory, is a mistake because of the very curious knight takes f7. So let's just chuck that horse in there and hope for the best. The idea is that after king takes, I have got queen f3. That is bringing on the sexy early on, right? Because of this pin, and if the pawn defends it, I have g4, and I have no idea what after that. I really want him to play king e6, mostly because from memory it was not good. Slight problem is I don't remember why. There was some g4 stuff. g4, bishop g6, bishop h3. Could that be it? Oh boy, we're turning on the sexy here, I like this. g4, bishop g6, bishop h3 threatens with mate. If the king goes back, I take this, takes check, pick off this rook, alright? I like that. Whoa, this is getting juicy. So cool to be on record here. Oh, baby! Yamo, this is why you play sometimes gambits that are more on the spectrum of the, if we go from rubbish like Danish gambit with 75 pawn sacrifices to like Marshall gambit, both the Ruy Lopez and the d4, d5, c4, e6, knight c3, c6, e4, or even the Staunton gambit against the Dutch. So there are a fair few gambits that I'm quite fond of. Although I tend to have a very conservative view on openings and whatnot, but I do believe that gambit play does have a room and a space in one's repertoire. It's always just to finding the right ratio. And occasionally chucking in the Geller Gambit against the Slav, I think is perfectly demonstrating what kind of ratio we are after. Mr. Kostic seems to be in a bit of a pickle here. It's early days to celebrate, but from what I recall, this is juice, guys. This is juice. This is definitely juicy. I really have been wondering recently when recording these videos as to why on earth am I wearing this thing, because I'm not recording from this mic. There is no music because of the crazy YouTube copyrights, so just, I guess, covered a better part of my head for a better visual. Okay, so the idea was that we take this and then pick off something on the diagonal, right? So if check, then the king goes to safety, so let's take. I'm guessing he's not gonna take back but play e6. That's my guesstimate. Against which, ironically, I've got g5. I quite like this. This is yummy. So hang on. g5, and if king either or... Oh, then I can just take this, and if takes, then bishop takes, picks up the rook. I love this. Oh boy, I'm showboating so hard. If I stuff this up, I will be very upset with myself. But yeah, to be honest, g5 is in my opinion best. So the idea is that I recreated the pin, and therefore the pawn can't take. This one can, but then queen takes check still picks off the rook. So what would I do if I was black? I don't think I would have done that. Knight f4 seems legit. Although I would like to stress that my knight is still not hanging, so technically I could do whatever, but it's only these 3 pieces that can seriously stir the pot, right? And thus, I need to look into what I can do with those dudes. So if I were to take and knight f4 check, then the king goes back to d7, and that just doesn't look right. Now it has to be knight f4, it's just d6 is falling apart, and now I have reintroduced, or rather introduced, a new threat in shape of d5. So probably we expect this. Do we have knight e6 then? Oh, that would be sexy. Bishop takes. Bishop takes, king takes, not good enough. Bishop f5, knight takes, bishop takes, pawn d5 would be very cool. So maybe d5 here. But then he just takes, queen takes, or knight takes. Oh boy, I can't help it. It's just, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So the idea again is that if cd, I then can take the bishop takes, queen takes, d5, picks off the rook. Now I have to reckon with checks. Oh, bugger. Oh no, it's okay. I was, for a second, I thought if, because my plan was against the check to move here, and then I realized that then this becomes a check. But that's not a problem, because against bishop h3 I wanted to take anyway. So it's all G, whereupon there will be 3 attackers on e6, and he just did. So now I seem to have knight e6 winning on the spot, right? Because knight e6, bishop h3, queen check, bishop d2 wins. Knight e6, bishop h, queen h, bishop b4, king here wins, game over. On the bike! We've done this, ladies. We have done this, and we've done it in a specky fashion. Really, really cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. I really like how we took over in the middle. Okay, I didn't even look at that move. Which is not to say that it's that terrible, it's to say that I'm careless. But not really, because this loses a piece, from what I can see. Does it, though? d6, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. And the e6 bishop is a bit in a funny story. Oh, queen g3 is not good, because queen takes, pawn takes, rook e8, and they pick off my bishop. Nasty. On the other hand, d6, bishop takes, queen takes, queen takes, queen g4 was what I was hoping to sell, because then rook e8 can't work, because I pin and win the queen. Feels a tad iffy, but I think I'm right. Yep, I'm right. Let's do this. Shach shach. Oh, by the way, sorry, I've got the sounds turned off. I will talk about that a little bit later, why. I don't think you could hear it. Ta-da! Musica! And queen g4. And if he plays anything but rook e8, I'm gonna castle. And that secures the bishop. Happy days, g to the g. If he does play rook e8, bishop f4, rook takes e6, check, king f1, rook e5, and I will think about whether I want to take the exchange or I will play. Yeah, okay, so now he just should be dead here, right? Castles rook e8, bishop f5, and bishop f5 actually does create bishop f4 threat. Haha, loving it. We've got this, boys. We have got this. Awesome. Awesome game. I love my new chroma key. Look at that dude there. Centralize your pieces. Oh boy. I'm sorry for being silly, but I'm loving it. So good, so clean, so neat. So not me. I'm so excited I actually accidentally opened up pretty much every single tab. at the bottom of my desktop. So yeah, he's fundamentally dead here because bishop f4 is incoming, and now I just have got 2 pieces for the nothing. Bishop e3 looks best with another juicy tempo on here and here, right? I mean, I could take that, but that's just such a sad, yeah, cringe-worthy move. We're not going there. We develop. F5 bishop is a bit weird. But yeah, we don't care. Oh, he wants 95. I'm playing too fast. I need to slow down a little bit. I totally missed that. Not that it's important, but again, it's just careless chess that one is not meant to play when a piece up. Now, I could play here queen d4, but then he has... Oh, no, he doesn't, because fe defends the bishop. That's sexy. So after queen d4, he has nothing, because that hangs, right? Oh, hold on. Takes, check, king c8. Okay. Not good enough. Kind of am tempted to try a4 as well, by the way. Maybe b4, but then when I move the bishop, this is gonna hang too. Oh, I can't see it at my time because of the microphone. I mean, I really don't want to go caveman and take on h7. That would be just... Now, okay, let's make him think. Queen e5, and then this hangs, Bishop d7, knight e3, fe3, queen e3 check. Yeah, messy stuff. Oh boy. I really don't like this move, but I need to do something, so we'll just pile up on this. I totally forgot that by removing the bishop, I'm not guarding my queen. That was silly by me, but hopefully no consequences. Yeah, I'm guessing rook takes, queen e5, I penetrate, and that should suffice. But again, that was very careless chess by me. Could take with... Nah, just kidding. Okay, so if I go in king here... Queen d7, queen e4, mate. Mate is good. When you can give a checkmate to your opponent, usually I recommend you go for it. Oh, shivers. He has got queen g5 check, but then I go to the corner and no more checks. Okay. This got a lot hairier, or a lot more hairy than it should ever have gone. It's good that I noticed that I've created another mate threat here followed by here, in case they don't take e4. That's quite a pretty mate. He's gonna take g5, and after king h1 he's going to resign. That's my prediction for the friends of the French language. King z5. Okay, let's be very brutal. Queen takes... Oh, bugger, it's not mate. Dang it, that would have been nice. I would have really liked to make it a mate. But I can just take, and when he takes this, which he will, then I will pick up the rook too. Okay, let's do that. Don't be a chicken, take it. Told ya. I wish I could predict the lotto numbers like that, man. It'd be so sweet. And then he left. Luckily, he came back. All right. Wasn't really in the best spirit of inside my head because I didn't tell you too much because I was having so much fun. This damn microphone needs to move. Okay, let's see if what I did was sound at all or not. That would be kind of good to know. So Geller Gambit, and here after knight g5, the correct move is e6. From what little I know about this, the computer disagrees with me and tells me to get my act together and play knight cc, bc3, and then f6. Really, dude? That's not human. Humans don't play moves like that. h6. Against h6, white usually goes queen h5. But here, queen d5 is good apparently. Don't I have bishop e2, bishop here? g6, queen here. Ah, wait a sec. Why can't I go... Okay, so if bishop here, then pawn takes is embarrassing. Rook g8, bugger. And I still can't go there because of hg5, queen e5. Nah. Yeah, I'm trying really hard here to outmuscle the computer in tactics. It's like, dude, what are you even thinking? Rightio, so apparently h6 is fine. I did know that e6 was a line. But apparently, according to the computer, it's not that great. Okay, whatever. Bishop f5 is no go. And it's not knight f7. Oh my god, it's e6. Oh no. This is playable, at least. Or... is it though? Okay, let's see. Queen takes queen f3, king e6, g4. So apparently the bishop needed to come here. So the difference is that he has g6. Oopsie daisies. Okay. Well, you know, let's pretend that we all knew this. Speaking of the awesome gambits. So, okay, turns out that my memory did a huge disservice to me because knight f7 here is a lemon. There is a line in some of these Slavs where you can't play bishop f5 because of this take and queen f3. But maybe it's a Scandinavian motif and I'm getting totally confused. And even after e6, fe, g4, which is the recommendation, like it's so hard to believe it for a human that black is okay here. And yet, totally. Like it's just easy to see that this king is just not in enough danger. Nonetheless, it's mess, and mess is basically what you want from a gambit, but I humbly have to surrender myself to the fact here that after g4, bishop c2, which I did have a vague notion of, I could have called it a day that, ouch. Luckily, Kostic was a little bit greedier than that and went for this, and now he's in trouble. Knight f4 instant. What's wrong with my g5? Nothing. Good. Goody, goody, goody. Bishop e7. I could have taken e6. No! I so wanted to. What's happening here? Knight f4. Why can't he go back? Queen check. King back. Oh, man. I missed this. I didn't see this being a pin. As a matter of fact, I was looking at queen g4 check here. Because I saw that king here knight wins, but king e8 knight e6 is not enough, and then I have nothing. But oh, this is so juicy, and you even win the rook or close to that anyway, because who is gonna defend this poor dude here? Ouch! I would have been sweet. See, don't go back in chess. That's basically my advice to you all the time. And I didn't leave by it. So I went d5 because I wanted to get cute. And apparently that was a good move. So why is de better than knight e here? Oh my word. I saw nothing in this game. Like absolutely nothing. I actually would have gone here in an instant sucking this in. That's bad. That's bad chess. I would have had to take, and probably DC or bishop out. Because DC, D2, bishop, D2, bishop, D2, rook, D1 wins the bishop on D2. But that also brings out the knight, so maybe this is better. I would have won this, I reckon. I mean, let's face it, I'm, what, how many pawns up? 2, 4, 6, 7, yeah, I will be at least a pawn up, 2 bishops, and this is dropping, so I would have won this, but it would have been a fluke, because it totally means bishop d3. Boy. Tack, tack, tack. Yeah, d6 was correct, queen g4 was correct, castles was correct, bishop f5 was correct. Bishop takes h7, heartbeat, says the machine. Knight b4, a4 right away. Smart, because then if a6, ab, then I can instantly go in. Yeah, that was probably a bit too soon. And yeah, that was just bad. And instead of this check, I actually should have gone this check, because this check could have been met by rook e7, still aiming for a semi-decent endgame, whereas this one is carnage, because the queen can't go back due to the rook hanging. But now it's carnage again. Oh, missed mate. Bugger. Check, king d6, queen d6. Oh, okay. Not really. Yeah, interesting game, guys. Interesting game. We have learned a very interesting motif here, which is this knight f7 thing, which apparently is not workable here. So I'm trying to find out in what opening did I see it where it was working and it was good. And the answer is I don't know, because I was pretty certain that I saw it here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, though I think it was a pretty cool attacking game, upon hindsight and reflection, with a tremendous amount of blunders and mistakes. But yeah, oh, and for the record, I would like to stress that knight g5 is not the main line of the Geller Gambit here, it is actually a4. a4 is the main line, and after e6, ab, takes, then knight g5. This is the main theoretical line. This is the main line of it. Again, the concept is to put this guy here or put this guy here very fast. The knight often regroups here. Very interesting positions. According to the computer, black is heavily favored here, but it's never easy when you have got less space and you are struggling against initiative. So yeah, I think the 1.3 is a little bit exaggerated here. That was it for me, from me, guys, for now. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back with more soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.